Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a fantastic video for you today. I've been really excited for this particular disc throwdown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with some prototype discs from Ocean Discs. These are the sea turtles. These are mid-ranges. They're not, I think they're large diameter mid-ranges, but they're not very large. They may be teetering that line between small and large diameter mid-ranges. I'll put the statistics up on screen. But yeah, I've been excited to try these since I found out about these. And a friend of mine overseas, a disc golf, online friend of mine overseas, Olli, he's the guy that created this company and these discs. And he has a YouTube channel called London Disc Golf Community, and I've followed him for years, watched lots of his videos, and I was excited to find out that he sent me some prototypes. Yeah, man, I am super excited to try these out. I've had these about a month. Due to scheduling, it's taken this long to get to try them out. But yeah, these are going to be, or these are currently on a Kickstarter. By the time this video comes out, you should be able to contribute to it if you're interested. And I'll tell you a little bit more about these. But man, I'm super excited to try these discs out. I've returned to Cypresswood disc golf course. I'm going to go warm up a little bit and then I'm going to start throwing. Okay, so one thing I wanted to show you is these discs are indeed slightly smaller diameter than a Mako 3 and a Chariot, and these are large diameter mid-ranges. They are also about the same like height and everything. I'll try to put some B-roll on the screen if this doesn't work out. But essentially, these are slightly flatter, slightly smaller, straight, neutral, whatever you want to call them, mid-ranges than the Mako 3 and the Chariot. So that's kind of impressive. So these should actually be a little bit more aerodynamic than your typical mid-range. And I'm really excited to try them out. They are very neutral. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to play a best throw round of disc golf. We haven't seen those in a while, probably a couple years. And I'm going to throw them both off the tee, all my up shots. And I won't be putting with them. I'll just be putting with my standard issue putter. But yeah, I'm going to try these out and just see what I can do with them. So let's go have fun. Alrighty, and I've got someone hanging out with me, Will. I actually saw his post on Facebook today, and he pointed out, it's going to be a little rough in some areas, particularly hole 2 and probably others. So yeah, he's going to hang out with me. Yeah, just going to throw these discs and just see what happens. Okay. Got one out there. And the cool thing is he might be able to help me find these discs when I lose them, because I will. It's not a threat, it's a promise. I will lose these. Oh, I pulled it a tiny bit, but that's still a good flight. Hopefully I didn't block that too much. All right, let's see what I got. Okay, not bad. I got one of them here, one of them there. I don't know which one was the first throw, but it doesn't matter. This is best throw. Okay, 154 feet per Bushnell. Just trying to go that way. And we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, a little too high. Oh, well, I hope this one's a little better. A little too much drift. Boy, that thing is aerodynamic. So good to know. This is very streamlined. Okay, I'm something like 20 to 25, maybe 25 feet from the basket. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to putt. Make this in. Ooh, didn't put enough on it. I'll go and tap it in. Okay, one of the pics Will showed earlier in the day was that tree's in the way, so we now have a new obstacle. So I'm going to see if I can put this in a good spot where I can get over it without too much of a problem. Okay, I can work with that. So that's over there, about halfway. And as a lot of you know, I'm a rec level disc golfer, so I'm not going to pitch these to the other side of the moon. There we go. Okay, let's see which is the best one. Okay, so this one was a little bit farther back, so I'm going with the one that's closer to the basket. Looks like we're about 160 away from the basket. I'm going to have to throw a hyzer to try to get close. Oh, early release on that. Let me see if I can correct. Think more about where I'm going to throw it to. I didn't quite hyzer enough, but it may have a decent flight. Oh, that was better than expected. Let's go. Okay, looks like I'm a similar distance out from the previous hole. So let's see if I can make this putt. So as you guys can tell, I'm doing best throw with all my throws, but the putting, I just do a single putt because I'm not here to do practice putting or anything like that. Pull it to the right. All right, let's see if I can make this little comebacker. Ooh, barely got it in there. All right, so one of the things a lot of you will know is I'm working on my form. I'm trying to bring this out a little bit more so it's a little bit different. So, oh, we'll wait. All right, let's get some throws out there. Kind of fluffed that one because of the new form that I'm doing, but that's okay. Here to learn, have fun. There we go, got a little more on that one at least. A lot of hyzer, but the distance it got me is very good for me. Okay, I'm 75 feet away. I'm gonna actually try to use these as approach discs since they're smallish diameter mids. And these should be modestly stable for upshots like this. Ooh, pulled it. I'll orient a little bit more this way. There we go, a little more hyzer. Oh no! All right, this one's a little bit closer. So yeah, I kind of messed up both those upshots, but I am working on form, so I have to give myself a little bit more grace. Okay, that works. I've been afraid to really put a lot on these because I feel like with the fairway driver, I can really huck a disc. These, since they're more like putters, mid-ranges, I don't quite put as much on them. So did put a little bit on that one. Okay, got past that tree, which is good. I hate being stuck behind that one, or any of them really. There we go. That one's probably a little bit closer. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so this one was a little closer on the other side, but this I think presents better camera angles. So I'm gonna throw one backhand around here, and I'm gonna try a forehand. Actually, you know what? I haven't done forehands in a while, so I'm gonna try 2 forehands. Okay, that's really good. For me, that is a great forehand, even though it's a bad result. So let's try this again. See if I can do more hyzer. Did a little more hyzer. Too much wobble, it flipped up. So, oh man, that's gonna be a interesting putt. All right, so not the best upshots, but I've got a putt. One of the things I do like is the feel of this. It's very grippy. It looks slick, but it's actually very grippy, so that's pretty cool. So, let's see if I can make a putt. Yeah, almost. All right, let me put these in. All right, they make decent putters too, I guess. Okay, I don't have any chance of getting close to the basket, so what I'm gonna do is try to get in the middle of the fairway or get close enough where I have a decent upshot. I always play this for par. There we go. I try to throw more normal rather than trying to play with my form just so I can get one out there. And now I'm gonna try to adjust my form a touch and see if I can keep this as a decent throw. At the last moment I pulled it out, but that worked out. That's not too bad. All right, I'm about 120 out, maybe 130. So now for some upshots. Pulled that a little bit. It's not too bad, but that is a bad putt. So let's try to correct. There we go. That was much better. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see what I got. The other one went too far from the basket, so I'm just going to try to make a normal putt from here. Oh man, I'm just not on with the putting today. That's not good. All right, so yeah, the other one is back there somewhere, so I'll just have to take 4. All right, had to take a breath because I'm a little tired. It's been a full week since I've done anything, so All right, nemesis hole, just gonna try to get through the gap. Oh, I got lucky. I got so lucky there, but dead in the fairway. That's one thing I'll say is these deuce, they fly exactly how you throw them. They are very stable, straight, neutral, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can correct a little bit. Instead of going that way, let's go this way a little bit. Oh man, well, let's do a damage report. Okay, no like damage, is slightly warped there, but I kind of figured that. This I don't think is champion type premium plastic. So, okay, so 81 feet per bush now. I'm just gonna try to get close. Oh yeah, love it. That's a tap in. See if I can ring this one up. Oh, I didn't do that right. Oh well. All right, well, I'm sure glad I got one of these right. Woot. Alrighty, my second nemesis hole here. All I want to do now, this is my play on this hole, is to get a mid-range, try to put it somewhere in the middle. There we go. I pulled it a tiny bit, but that was like 95% feeling the way I wanted it to feel. So that was a good throw for me, all things considered. So I'm going to do the same thing, move slightly here to this side of the pad. Hopefully it'll fly without hitting stuff as much. Oh no, I yanked it. Oh well. Okay, Will had to leave. We looked for about 20 minutes for this disc. I thought this disc here was the first disc and the second disc was out there. No, this is the second disc. It actually bounced to here. The first disc is over here, so I was worried I was gonna have to come back tomorrow with a search party. Anyways, long story short, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one right here. Okay, so the bad news is I'm 190 feet out from the basket. The good news is I've got both discs, so I'm gonna give it a shot, see if I can get one close enough to the basket to putt at least. I am so wore out. Sorry guys, I didn't expect this round would take this much out of me. Took a week off, running with the cameraman, which is cool. I'm actually an introvert, but I enjoy the company of others. All right, time to throw. Oh man, I let go of that early. To be honest, I'm kind of scared of that. I'm gonna back up a tiny bit. Even though there's no chance I'm gonna hit that, I'm just so scared. Gets in my head. There, oh man, well, it might fade out. Got a putt. Okay, so I brought all my discs just in case I had to throw. Looks like I can try to get a putt with it. So what I'm gonna do is try to putt to make this in the basket. Okay, I've got to tap in at least. Okay, so the good news is these fly as expected, kind of in that mid-range. It's like a Mako 3 kind of territory. Maybe a touch less stable than a Buzz, but they do fly as expected. I just not getting any good flights because I'm out of shape. All I can say is thank God I'm not scoring this round. I don't really score best of rounds anymore, and this is such a unique throwing experience that I wouldn't try to score this given all the circumstances. So let's get this one that way. Love it. I would have liked to put a touch more height on it, but that's still a good flight. I'm going to try focusing on putting a touch more height on this sea turtle. Yes. I don't care that it hit a tree. I got the flight that I wanted and it flew exactly as expected. Just gonna try to get these out there. I'm a little tired, so I'm not gonna do a cross step, so I'm just gonna get these close, hopefully. I like it, but I felt like I fluffed it a touch. That said, it went a little farther. I put on it like X amount and it seemed like it flew X plus some amount, so that's pretty cool. Who knew algebra would be useful playing disc golf? It's not. All right, let's see if I can correct on that. Put a little bit more on this. There we go. Got the right height, a little more power on it. That, my friends, is next to the basket. And actually, both these discs are fantastic. They both ended up in a good spot, which, considering how bad I threw that, at least the way I felt I threw it, I thought I'd be back there. So, heck yeah, I'm liking this. So yeah, loving this a lot. I really think I got a little more distance out of these than I expected, so that's kind of cool. All right, we've made it to the last hole, longest hole on the course, so I just want to get close to halfway. Yes, that is as far as I can possibly throw a mid-range, so I'm glad I'm throwing these. If you've ever thrown some of your beefier mid-ranges, man, they not built for distance. They're built for fighting turn and fading hard. All right, see if I can do a slight correction. Same deal. Oh, I fluffed it. I did something with my pulling to, like the timing was off, so it just fell out of my hand. I'm sorry, guys. A couple reasons why I'm so tired. One, there's so many mosquitoes, and even though I put a bunch of off on me, I've been swatting at them all day, between clips, moving around, talking between clips. So anyways, but I can't afford to stop or else the mosquitoes will hijack me and take me away. You'll never see this video. So, all right, 212 to the basket per Bushnell. I don't think I've ever got a mid this far, to be honest. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So these are my speed of disc, apparently. 5-speed mid-range, small diameter, perfect. Didn't quite get the angle I wanted, but I did get largely the distance. So let me try this again. I should do a cross step to get the extra distance, but I just don't trust myself because I've only been working on standstill drills. All right, try to get close. I felt like I got more on that. I may actually have a decent putt. Let's see. All right, so I'm like 25 out. If you would have told me I would get my second throw to here with the mid-range, I would have been surprised. So I got a clutch up, try to make this putt for the fans. I mean, I hope I have fans. I'm not even sure I'm in the shot. This should be hilarious in post. Recording. Dumb. Oh. All right, let me see if I can clutch up and make this, which haven't been this tired in years, filming a disc golf video or playing disc golf. All right, I'm gonna recollect my thoughts and give you a summary on the discs. Okay, so what can I tell you about the Sea Turtle from Ocean Discs? So I like it a lot. Obviously I'm biased because I do like to, you know, take care of the environment, don't litter, recycle when possible, things of that nature. So I'm obviously on board for that kind of thing. So I'm admitting a bias here. Also, I like Olli a lot as a person, and I'm really happy to see him branching out to this type of endeavor. I think we need more recycled discs out there to give us options. I think recycled discs offer typically an option to have a little bit more grippy plastic, typically, and they tend to behave a little bit differently than some of the premium plastics that are out there that are often a little too slick. And so, yeah, the discs themselves, like the mold, this is definitely, I would say, smallest diameter mid-range, and it's neutral. It has flown neutral for me, and it is to some extent also like a faster, slightly overstable putter. So these are very utilitarian in the sense that you can use them for different things. So yeah, I'm on board. I'm going to play around with these some more. I'm going to bag one of these, put it in my putter pocket so I can use this for some of my upshots, and I'm going to keep using this. So you'll be seeing me throw these more in the future. But that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank everyone for putting up with this unusually distractible, low-performing video, and hope you all have a great day. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.